Melissa Pajoli, life leadership executive and connection coach, wanting to talk to you about resilience. So, there's been a lot of discussion as summer's here, stress is high, schedules are all over the place, summer camps, vacations, some fiscal periods are ending. And so, everyone is kind of in this different situation and scenario, depending on what age, what industry, where you live. But a very common understanding around what the word resilience means and how it impacts us or how we can work with us can and will be game changing when it comes to our ability to perform at work, our ability to take care of ourselves, and be able to show up and be present and have healthier relationships. So I want you to eliminate the thought around resilience meaning, oh, I'm just really good at putting everything first, grinding it out, going off little sleep, eating out, eating what's convenient. Like I'll just grind it out and then things will start to slow down and that's when I'll be able to take care of myself. When we live like this, it is not benefiting us. It doesn't serve anyone and it doesn't make you resilient. What it does is it forces your body to try to have to get used to living in a sympathetic state where you're flighting, or freezing. This is when cortisol is being released into your system. This is when you're going to start storing fat in your midsection. You're likely going to start having poorer sleep, increased blood pressure. You greater your risk for onset of type 1 diabetes and or any of the metabolic syndrome conditions. So resilience is not about being able to grind it out, be a badass, and prove that you have some superpower. That is not it. Resilience is the ability to be able to understand when your body is in a sympathetic state and doing the actions, having the conversations, and slowing down in the methods that you know will allow yourself to go from sympathetic to parasympathetic. Rest, digest, and relax. And for all the visual people, I just want to pull this up because it is a powerful image. When we are living in an empowered state of well-being, right? This is where it's really helpful to kind of look at, okay, we're able to be present. The way in which we are being present, we are connecting to our core values and applying our personal strengths or our character strengths. We are living from a space of acceptance of what is. And our conscious choices and committed action are allowing us to have these little blue dots, which is like that protective mechanism of being able to thrive. That is staying within the sympathetic state so that all these red dots, the stress, stays outside of our support systems, whether our support systems are a me with me, a me with you, or me with others. It is about being able to have that resiliency factor that allows for effective management of stressors and keeps your boundaries strong and inner well-being intact. When we look down here at this reactive stress, it is mindset is coming from a place of being in the past or fearful. Our decision making and our space in which we're being is kind of inadequate, and we don't have the resources we need to cope and or regulate, which then gives us this distorted sense of reality, and we're heightened, we're stressed. So we start becoming reactive in this fight, flight, freeze, appease state. And you'll see that like in some areas, okay, yes, our resilience will be good, but then it won't be. So if we are really focusing on our occupation, our home, taking care of ourselves, maybe our social or our financial will stress, and the stress will just slowly start to seep in and it'll take over areas. So that's where when we are in a reactive state, a sympathetic state, we are unable to take empowered action. We are unable to manage our stress and keep our boundaries intact. And it's really hard to stay positive in this reactive state. It's really hard to move from that fixed mindset into that growth mindset of opportunity. So resilience is not about you grinding it out and having loose, leaky boundaries of just getting shit done. Resilience is your ability to stay true to who you are, being in the moment, taking committed action that empowers you to have all areas of your well being really working for you.